YouTube, although you're not watching this live, this is a recording. Today I've got in a brand spanking new Porsche Macan Turbo. And I've already done one of the wheels. You're going to get a video of me cleaning the wheels. I know how you love those. And all of the other wheels have been pre-washed. Please don't start me. The interior, excuse me, the interior doesn't really need a lot doing because it's a brand new car. Very quick hoover, maybe a light dust, but those seats are fantastic, aren't they? This car really doesn't need a hell of a lot on there. Doing even. The owner has said to me that there is a ceramic coating already on the car done by Porsche. There's this Jiv Technic kit in the car, so let's guess that that is the coating that's on the car. And the owner has also said that the beading is not very good. So when we get around to that stage, we'll check it out together. If you buy a car like this and Porsche put on a ceramic coating, you'd like to think that the ceramic coating is performing well. Anyway, we will get to that after I've done the next three wheels. So if you've got any questions, please go ahead and ask them. If you just want to sit back and relax and detail the car with me, then thank you very much. Well, I don't know how it is in England right now. I haven't seen you in a while. No, I've not been live very much at all. But also, I've been in Mallorca for 3.5 weeks. So, yeah, I've not really been about much. And when I got back from Mallorca, I've been back to back with cars. And this is the first chance that I've had to go live. So I'm glad to be back. And thank you for being back. So that was built Hamber Surf X HD in there, and this is built Hamber Auto Wheel. The wheels have already been pre-washed. Being an electric car and a brand new one and pre-washed, this really won't turn very purple. It's a fallout remover. Okay, what have we got here? So I'm going to be using a dual auto care brush to clean the tyres. You can already see it starting to turn brown. Hopefully the cameras pick that up. These won't need a lot of cleaning, just like the rest of the car. But the reason I like to do this is because if you didn't, I mean, it would look silly for a start, wouldn't it? The tyres were dirty, but the rest of the car wasn't. But also, it's a case of when you add the tyre shine, it goes onto a clean tyre. There's no point putting tyre shine onto a dirty tyre. That's really it for me. Okay, easy detail brush. I like to get in all the nooks and crannies, so I point the brush to the left and right. And I've got a few brushes to take care of these wheels. And of course, they are gloss black. Every detailer's worst nightmare, but they do look great. Well, these aren't the worst wheels. There's much worse. Anything with lots of spokes and black gloss, nightmare. Anyway, thankfully I don't get too many of those. Don't bash your hands as much as I am right now. There we go, that's done. Now I'm going to use a big hairy ball brush. This one is from Fallen Angel. Always served me well. Hello, nice to see you there. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for anyone that might just be sitting and watching. Oh, thank you for the like. I can see that there. We've got one like already. So thank you for that. And I think we've got 15 people watching, which isn't bad considering I haven't been live very much. The more often you go live, the bigger the numbers. But I'm not worried about the big numbers these days. The people that want to be here, fantastic. I'll entertain you whether there's 1 or 500 of you. So yeah, whilst I'm here, if you've got any questions about detailing, please feel free to drop me a message. Otherwise, I'm going to carry on talking my way through detailing this car. This is pretty much the start of it. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how good or bad the ceramic coating is. There he is, Fallen Angel. We were just talking about you because I was holding your big hairy ball brush. So thanks for popping in. Could you let me know about a cost to deliver microfibers to Mallorca? If you could, Fallen Angel, because I like your microfibers quite a lot. Oh, there's a few things here. Nice to meet you. Payne, I think that's his Payne. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you too. Fallen Angel, what's new on the horizon? Have you got anything new coming that you can tell us all about? Okay, this wheel is already done. And I'm going to just put this into the arches. This is an easy detail go brush. And this is its sole job, just to do these parts of the arches. Very rarely does it ever go into a wheel. And that's it. It's a really nice car. Yes. Yes, it is. I wish it was my car, but it's not. Right, okay. You got it. Thank you, Fallen Angel. Perfect. Right, I've got. Oh, that's a bit wonky. No one likes a wonky hose. Oh, what's going on here? There's a big gap in the here. Right. After this wheel, two more. The front one on here is already done. I know you guys like a wheel cleaning video. And I know that when I talk over this, it's not particularly easy for you to hear me, but I will try my best. Two more wheels. Then we're going to slow foam the car. I've got built Hamber. Oh, what is it called? Touchless, ready to go. Oh, no, I've dropped that. Okay. Got a nice offer on drying towel, pack across, and the small wheelie dry, 30 quid. What is that? Is drying towel, pack across, and I like that really dry a lot. Well, I like all of your stuff, you know that. But that does seem like a good deal. Um, Hang on, let me think. Nice drying towel, pack of cloths. Uh, how much would it be? Let me know in a private message, but how much would it be to send that lot to Mallorca? My girlfriend over there. Yes, I've got a girlfriend in Mallorca. For any of you watching now, I live in England. My girlfriend's in Mallorca. Not easy. Which is why, between me and all 55 of you, I'm doing my best to try and move out. So if any of you have got contacts, let me know. I'd love to move to Mallorca. Anyway, my girlfriend's mum has a property maintenance business over there. See you soon. Oh, you're off. Payne, thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you soon, hopefully. Right, yeah. So she takes care of houses, and she's got 5 microfibers, and I just can't believe it. She needs new ones. She's far too attractive for me. Yes, she is. Have you seen her? Have you seen her on my social media? I did tell her to come in here actually, if she wants to see me. Right, okay. Built Hamber Surf X HD on the tyres. This is an all-purpose cleaner and a very good one. So you will start to see the tyres turning a little bit orange or brown, etc., which is exactly what it should do. Right, this is Built Hamber Auto Wilt. Doesn't need that much. I forgot that it's an EV. You sent me a picture. Did I send you a picture? I can't remember. I can't remember. Right, I'm going to quickly do the arches as always. Easy detail go brush. So whilst I'm here, often I get a lot of enthusiasts, sometimes people that don't even really care about cleaning cars. They just like to come in here and join in, which is obviously always welcome. We've got a microfiber brand right here, Fallen Angel Microfibers, and I use lots of their things. So if you're not already following them on social media, have a look for them. Doesn't do enough on social media though, do you, Dave? Do some more. We want to see all your toys, especially your big hairy ball brush. Right, another easy detail brush. Just trying to get the depths of those wheels cleaned. You're never going to get your hand in there without smashing it to pieces. So these brushes, they squish down, look. So they get right in between, well, all the little nooks and crannies. So let the brush do the hard work for you. These are gloss black wheels, so we'll know. Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But these on all cars, relatively easy to scratch. So I'm going to do everything that I can to prevent scratching them, which is why I'm going to be using these. This is the Big Hairy Ball Brush from Fallen Angel, very soft. And this is a brush called the soft one from Dual Auto Care. So what I'm going to do now is just use the soapy water that's in here. In there is Built Amber. What's the shampoo called by Built Amber? It's that one. I think it's called Auto Wash. Probably be cheaper to take the goods to Mallorca in your luggage. Um, I could do that, but that means I can't take anything else because they're so bulky. But it's a good tip. Or maybe I'll just have to let her go without, which will be a shame. But there is also import taxes as well, which I need to consider because, of course, we're not in the EU anymore. Big hairy ball brush, doing all the work, nice and soft on these gloss black wheels. For any of you that just joined, gloss black wheels, they will scratch. Doesn't matter how safe you are. With the softest brushes, over time, they're going to scratch. Anyway, if there is any questions about detailing, let me know. Not only have we got a microfiber brand in here that can answer all of your microfiber questions, but he's a detailer also. So made for detailers by detailers. Another soft brush from Jewel. If there's a load of noise in the background, please forgive me. There's not a lot I can do about it. I'm just going to quickly go over these rules with the soft brush. Sorry, I'll explain a little bit more. The noise in the background, if you can hear it, is someone having a lot of gas delivered. The land that I'm on, that's what they use for heating and cooking, etc. Not that you need much heating like that. You again. No, you again. You're so happy. I'm happy that you're here. Right. Okay. One more wheel, then we're going to turn this car white by snow foaming it, just in case I splash the camera. There we go. Try and get as much of the suds off as possible. Doesn't matter if they're not all off, because we're going to snow foam the car in about 10 minutes' time. All right. Has no one noticed my gloves? They're odd. No one's mentioned it. The new boy is in the house. Mark, how you doing, Mark? Hello. I was hoping I'd see you here. I didn't. I was thinking, do I go live here? Do I go live on TikTok? I can never decide. So I might do a bit here and maybe a bit there later. Right, I'm going to move everything down to the next wheel or the last wheel. Call it what you will. That was terrible. And after that, we're going to slow foam the car. And this car, I don't even know how old it is, but it's not very old at all. The guy's gone on holiday. I've had the car for a week, so he's going to be picking it up shortly. There's no point doing the car before him actually being back from holiday. It's just going to get dusty. But Mark, yeah, this is a brand new Porsche Macan Turbo, full electric. And it is quite nice. There is one thing that I don't like about it. The door doesn't shut properly. Let me show you this. It's not going to do it now, is it? Let me see. Can you see that? You would have thought that a car like that would have soft close or just shut. You have to really push it. Brand spanking new Porsche. Anyway, I'd still have one. Just by chance, looked at the phone and saw a notification you was here. So that works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'm glad it did this time. Aston's still there. No, the Aston's gone. The boat's supposed to be going. For those of you that want to see, it's not a flashy boat. That's still about 10 grand, that little rowing boat. That's going hopefully this week. Should have been on the weekend. And I've still got the MX-5, but the Aston went last month sometime. It might have been sometime, something like that. But yeah, it's kind of nice that it's gone, to be honest with you. Although it was paying rent, it's still nice to have it gone. So I've got a bit more room in here. Definitely would have thought that would have soft closed the door. soft closing or just shut properly. But every time you get in and out of the car, you have to slam it. And you don't really want to be doing that in the Porsche. Well, I don't. And it's been very busy with Porsches this week, not complaining because it's my favourite brand, as most of you know. Well, I say most of you, the people that know me. Yeah, 911s, Cayenne, two Macan, had it all this week. A Taycan. So yeah, I love a Porsche. Shame I can't have one. Well, I can. I just haven't. And I want to move to Mallorca, so why would I have a silly car wrapped around me? I'm going to keep asking if any of you have got any contacts in Mallorca. I want to get into detailing yachts over there. So if anyone knows someone, get me over there. I'm not a celebrity, but get me out of here nonetheless. Right, come on, Porsche, if we can have a soft closing door in the kitchen, surely you can put them on the expensive car. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how much this car is, but someone did say to me that this is actually a really expensive car and that they've probably done a fortune on it already. So thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. But does anyone know how much this car is? I have absolutely no idea what's it. So, Mark, you wouldn't have heard earlier, and probably a lot of you on here actually, but this car has been ceramic coated by Porsche. The man that owns it, his wife, loves cleaning cars. And maybe I should get her in one day cleaning cars. And she likes to clean, obviously, this car and their other cars, of which they have another Porsche 911. You've seen it. And I've got a Tesla as well, brand spanking new Tesla Model Y. Anyway, she likes to clean the cars. So a regular wash, you probably won't see me do very many on this particular car because his wife likes to do it. I think she does a good job. But let's see if we can get her in one day using all the proper equipment instead of what they've probably got. Right, so this is a brush by Fallen Angel, who I think is still in the room. It's a big hairy ball brush, and it's perfect for these gloss black wheels because it is soft. And it's like a great big shaving brush. And some people will say, well, it's too soft, it won't clean. Like, well, actually, you're wrong, because it does. I've done it over and over again. It's soft, but these bristles are really dense. So it does clean. I mean, if your car is absolutely filthy, then no, you're going to need something else. But gloss black wheels, yeah. Right, no questions, or is that one? No, it's not. 68 people, so 68 hellos. Oh, sorry about the beeping in the background. It's not me doing it, I promise. This is a brush by Dual Auto Care, just making sure I'm getting all the little nooks and crannies. And I don't like missing things, so why not go over it for a second time? It's gloss black wheel. Might just need it. Dunkin' shampoo. The shampoo is just by Built Hammer. It's called Auto Wash. It's not my favourite shampoo, but I thought I'd go back and test it again anyway. My favourite shampoo is actually by Parkhead, 1900 to 1. It's pH neutral, but it's ultra slick. Really, really frothy. Great for wheel cleaning videos. Right, come on. The tyres are relatively clean, whether I do them or not. I did say that I was going to do the caliper, and I didn't. So let's get in there. Okay. Yeah, brand new. Doesn't need a lot. Okay, that's done. I'm just going to put these things to the side and then snow foam this car, turn it white. For any of you living in the UK, at least down south, you would have seen that within the last week, There's been some really heavy kind of rain, and I mean heavy with contaminants. So this car is covered in like a brown dust. So the snow foam will take care of pretty much all of that. How's Gary doing? Oh, hang on, let me go back. How's Diana and how's Milka and how is Gary? Diana, I haven't spoke to in months. So I hope she's okay, but I don't know. Gary, we talked with the odd message. As far as I'm aware, he's doing fine. There's something on that wheel that's going to bug me. All of you think that when I do this, it's planned, but it's not. But you see this. You see this. And you see oh, you've got little stones. Get out. You're being evicted. Oh, you've got to love it when you put your head on a rubber pipe. So yeah, Gary, as far as I'm aware, is good. Mallorca, fantastic. And a little bit more information. I've got a girlfriend. She lives in Mallorca, so that's why I want to be there so much. And I've just spent 3.5 weeks over in Mallorca, so I feel very lucky to have been able to go over there and stay with her. And if I can move there and do this from there on yachts, would be very nice, wouldn't it? If everyone watching can hit the thumbs up, yes, please, that would be absolutely fantastic. And thank you, whether you do or don't, just for being here. I'm grateful, but a thumbs up and a subscriber is even better. Also, Adrian from Canada. Hello, all the way to Canada. He's really wants to really love to do just clean exotic cars. Yeah, he's quite nice to be around these cars. I will say, well, I was relaxing time, looking to get back into it. If you can do it as a little bit of fun, and hopefully it will turn into something. That's exactly what happened for me. So, and the thing is, I do go after these nice cars. I get cars that are worth 2 grand. Some of them worth quite a bit more. Is she Spanish? No, she's not Spanish. She's actually from Yorkshire, but she's lived in Mallorca for 10 years. She's also lived in Mexico. Right, I'm about to turn the car white. Yeah, she's also lived in Mexico and Ibiza, but she speaks perfect Spanish. Can you see everything I'm doing here? I want to make sure that you can see. Right, there we go. Nice warm day today. Just what I need. Lovely. And subscribe. Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. For all of you that don't know, there's quite a few of you here. Mark and I have known each other for quite a while through TikTok. So that's why I talk to Mark like we're quite familiar with each other. Ah, so does anyone know how to close this? Huh. The car has opened itself up to me. Right, I'm gonna have to lock the car, I think. I definitely don't want to be spraying chemicals into that little section. Uh, and she's a lucky lady. Thank you. I feel like the lucky one. She's lovely. She's got a little 2-year-old, cute little kid. Sometimes not. For any of you with kids, of which I don't have any, but I'm sure you understand that 2 years old, I'm either his best friend or he hates me. Why is that? But he's a good kid. I love him too. Right. So I'm going to lock this car in the hope that the other one of the fuel filler caps, what do you call it on an electric car? It's not fuel, or is electricity a fuel? Oh, it's shut again now. Right, okay. I'm going to let that dwell on there because what that does is it will emulsify the dirt. It will help get rid of any bird poos, baked in bug guts, dirt. It just makes my life easier. And it will help to not scratch the car when you actually do the manual wash. Right, the key for this is really great for those of you that don't often see Porsche keys. It's a little Porsche. And who knows why the badge is this color? Because it's the same color on the car. Right, okay, there we go. The car's locked. Need a drink. I get told off from TikTok for having a drink of water. So it's nice not to be on there. Okay, yep, that's doing its thing. Give it just a little minute and it'll pressure wash it off. You don't have that on my 24-year-old Skoda. 24-year-old Skoda. That car's doing all right. Terrible twos. Yeah, definitely. 7 a.m. here, just starting my day. Thanks, everyone. Fantastic rest of the day. Oh, thank you very much, Francisco. I have got that right. My eyes are going. But thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day over there in Canada. Used a few G Technic products and surprisingly happy with them. What ones have you been using, Mark? There's some that I like and some that I don't, but that's the same with any brand. The shampoo I didn't like of theirs, so forgive me if you've got that. I also didn't like I don't know what else, but their ceramic coatings, fantastic. The glass coatings, fantastic. They're a great brand, but you can't like every product with every brand. I think it's natural. Right, okay. I think that's been enough time. The one thing that I have got, which I will explain to you why I'm in no rush to drive a car when that time finally comes. That over there is an IBC, and under that is a reverse osmosis system. What it means is the water is filtered, it goes through about 4 filters, and it cannot leave water spots. It's impossible. So you'll probably see me not drying the car. Tried the shampoo, the snow foam, the quick detail. How's the quick detail? I've heard good things about that. It's something like something V2, something like that. Oh, hello, all the way to India. And thank you for the hello from India. So I'm going to pressure wash the car now. So I won't be able to see the screen for a little while, just in case there's any messages there. But I will get back and answer everyone, I promise. Just need to be careful. Now, I understand that you might not be able to hear the pressure washer, but as you can see, it's definitely working. So over the next week or 10 days, I've got a Honda Civic Type R coming in. I don't know which one it is. Um, I'm going to say FK2. Does that mean anything to anyone? I could be wrong though. That's coming in for a ceramic coating, possibly. I've got it for at least a day, but he's asked me to do as much as possible in a day. And if that includes the ceramic coating, then great. But I don't think I'm going to do that because he wants me to do the interior as well. And the state of the car, I don't think I'm going to get all of that done, even with help. Right. So coming back to this car, the one with the alleged G Technic ceramic coatings. Now I know that I haven't cleaned the car yet. I know that I haven't cleaned the car, but does this look like it's got a ceramic coating on it? That is absolutely flat as a pancake. There's no way that Paul should put a ceramic coating on it. There's no way anyone's put a ceramic coating on there. It- no, not at all. It doesn't matter how much I clean that and try and decontaminate it. That's not bleeding in the slightest. All 3 products are going to feel a traitor saying, but better than Joe. I don't feel like a traitor. I've said to Sam that there's things that I don't use, but I know that are decent. Like this, you can see it's a full bottle since I've had it. In fact, it's not even open because it doesn't work with the water that I've got. Do I like the pink snow foam? Yes, I do. Does it work? But there is a reason that I don't often use it. But that is not because of dual. That's all snow foams. Doesn't matter even if it's colourless. But if I put a pink snow foam on here and then it drives down the road and you can never get all of the water and the suds out. You know, even if the car's dry, you go for a drive and then all the water comes out. It's inevitable. Uh, Pink snow foam will drip onto the car. Doesn't matter what company, dual, anyone else, it will drip and make marks on the car. You can get it off. but that's why I've stopped using coloured snow foams. Right, so back to cleaning this. Love spraying myself in the face with water. Why not? There's no way there is a ceramic coating in here. Not a chance. Now, part of me wants to say to this guy, I should stop doing the work, take it back to Paul, and get them to ceramic coat it, or they should put their hands in their pocket and pay me to ceramic coat it. I don't know why he didn't get me to do it anyway. I've done all of his other cars. Definitely doesn't look like it's got a ceramic coating, though. I absolutely agree with you. Jean Marie is here. Right, Mark. You see Jean Marie, and I told you about someone quite special to me. Assuming Jean Marie is still here. So to everyone in here, all 96 of you, you might have just guessed who Jean Marie is now. Right, okay. Let's check the back of the car, see if that's any better for the ceramic coating. I'm going to say no. So there's nothing on the windows. I don't know if they're supposed to be, but there is still nothing on the windows. There's no decent water behaviour on the doors. Now, the water behaviour that I'm looking for is beading. So hopefully you've seen that before. If not, don't worry. But when the water sits on the car, so I know that this makes a lot of noise. When the water sits on the car like this and it doesn't sheet off or bead, and it literally beads, look like little pearls of water, then that means that there's nothing on the car. And this could be, let me get my words out. This could be a brand new coating on a brand new car. So it should bead no matter what. The car's also been here for a week out of the element. Now, what happens is on an old coating, you can revive it. It won't be like brand new, but you can revive it. Let's see if we can revive this one. Right, okay. Let's see. Yes, I see Special Charmery and lovely to have here. I don't know if she's still here because she's working at the minute. She's teaching dance to young kids, but maybe she is here. But now you know, Mark. Now you know. No water beading on the back of the car. And the problem is, I'm not going to be able to show you what that looks like. Not on this card, not right now, anyway. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to check the paintwork, and I can get a ceramic coating on this car today. If not today, then I'll do it tomorrow. And the reason is, it shouldn't need a lot of work on this car. It shouldn't need a lot of machine polishing. It shouldn't need a lot of decontamination. I'm going to check that in a minute, and I'll be able to get a ceramic coating on there really quickly. So let's see. I might actually have to get off of here, phone the guy, tell him what I've seen, and put a ceramic on there. What I've seen is nothing, but he did say to me, "Beating's no good," and I couldn't agree any more with him. But if he's been charged for it, Paul needs to fix it. You've broken Shark Lady's heart. Shark Lady's got a partner. And funny enough, Shark Lady did send me a message this morning. She saw my story on TikTok because I had a flat tire this morning. And I thought, well, I've got a flat tire. I'm here at the shop waiting to get it fixed. So I did a reel. I think the guys were quite happy that I did the reel for them. I thought I might as well make myself useful, get a little bit of content out there. Whether it's good or not, I don't know. I've never done a reel like that before. And I'm going to try and change my social media in the respect of still doing what I'm doing, but try and add something new. More talking, more answering questions, more requests, more explanations of what I'm doing. So hopefully you guys are on board with that. I want to do more lives, which I think go down quite well. You haven't seen that reel. I've only just posted it, to be fair, so I don't expect you to have seen it. I think I must have done it hour and a half ago, 2 hours maximum. So that slow phone would have taken the majority of the dirt off the car. It will have got rid of the majority of the bugs, for which I can't see any. Can normally tell by the water behaviour. Absolutely no protection. Right, now it's time to do the manual wash of the car. Okay, and I'm going to be using a whole mix of different microfibers. Don't think about it too much, just get a whole bunch of microfibers. I have one bucket with a load of them in, another one with absolutely nothing in, as in no water. And after I've used the microfiber, it goes into the spare bucket. And I know you can't see me, please forgive me. Just getting some suds in that bucket. Here we go. What do you reckon, four for this car? Just a whole bunch of microfibers in the bucket. Then once I've used both sides, then we put it into the spare bucket. That's the way that I've been doing it for quite a while now. Right, okay. What I like to do is the top half of the car, because it's mostly glass, with one microfiber. Then I'll move around, maybe use, well, you'll see, you'll see. Right, okay. Can you see everything? Oh, the hair is big today. Right. Mark, how much of this do I do on YouTube and how much do I do on TikTok? I haven't been live on TikTok for a while. Right, okay. Now, this Built Amber Auto Wash isn't the suddiest of shampoos. As you can see, I've already zhuzhed the bucket and it's not very sudsy. So if you want a sudsy shampoo, don't buy this one. If you want a sudsy shampoo, the one that I recommend is called Parkem. It's shampoo. Really simple name, right? Parkem shampoo. It's the 1900 to 1. Ooh, just put myself in the face about 10 times. Okay, I'll do the wing mirrors while I'm up here. Yes, I can reach when I'm on the floor. And the windows. And it's a pan roof as well. So the reason I like to do this is because you just can't scratch glass, not with a microfiber. So I can use one microfiber all the way around. Now I'm just going to go and move a few things around. I'm going to come and grab you guys. If there's any questions about detailing, let me know. If there isn't, no problem. Oh, and I've also just dropped the latest video on YouTube, which is me just, let's say, giving a good wash to the McLaren. It's the first time I've done a video of that length. So, oh, you can't see me. Sorry about that. Well, you can see parts of me. But yeah, so any feedback would be absolutely fantastic. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, tell me why. What do you want me to change? I'm more than happy to find my own way, but wouldn't it be nice if someone said, I like this, I hate that? But okay, I won't do that again. Constructive criticism. I'm not trying it. Manoj, hello, Manoj. How are you? Been a while. There we go. I think you can see everything that I'm doing. Yeah, so it's a McLaren 675 LT. It's about a 14-minute video. Starts off with a wheel clean. It's not sped up like I normally do in my short videos. So it's real time. And if it's something that you like, great. If it's not, then I'll change it. I just want to create good content for you. And the more of that that I can do, quicker I can move to Mallorca. Right. Oh, it's a nice warm day today. After working, it's sort of nice to see some detailers who truly gained a lot of respect for craft. Thank you very much. Today's a very simple one, but I'm trying to get a little bit more involved in telling everyone what I'm doing and the product and process and the ceramic coating that is allegedly on this brand spanking new Porsche, but it isn't. What did you do when you were working in the shop? How involved did you get? What did you learn? Right. This car, for everyone that's recently joined, it is a brand spanking new Porsche Macan Turbo. It's the electric version. Now, I do like to get the middle of the bonnet while I'm up here. Okay, there we go. Take this around. Now, I'm not going to use this microfiber again. I've used both sides. So now I'm just going to get a fresh one, which is the best way of doing things. So just to show you what I'm doing. Spare bucket, that goes in there. Fresh microfiber. It's as simple as that. And that's my car in the background. Mostly repairs. I wish I could do repairs. I'm terrible at it. You polish my with Minaj, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. Which is better, silicone polish or ceramic coating? All right, if you're going to put something on the car to protect it, I don't know what the silicone thing is, but I do know that I'd say ceramic coating, and after that, paint protection film are the two best. Can you see me? No, you can't. Can you see me now? Not really. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. So yeah, ceramic coatings, they can be tricky to apply if you've never applied one before, but it's not something to be afraid of. It's just a case of send me a message and I'll talk you through it. Right, okay. But we did a bit of cleaning here and there. Yeah, it's how we all get started, I think. I worked at a car wash a very long time ago. I'm going to try and do the top part of the car and then work my way down. That way, this will last a little bit longer. 51 people. 51 people, 5 likes. Can I get another 5 likes? Right, so something that I did mention before is that I'm not going to bother drying this car. And the reason is the water is purified. Can you see me all the way back here? I think you can. So what will happen is the water being as pure as it is cannot leave water spots. So I'm going to work my way from the front to the back of the car, etc., and in reverse, just getting lower and lower with this microfiber because, of course, as you get to the bottom of the car, you don't want to take it back up. And then I'll just flip it around and I can use the other side for the back of the car. I mean, look, that's just done all of that. It's not even that dirty. Okay, clean side. How many of you are here on TikTok? Because if you are, if you follow PFG detailing, I might do a bit of a live on there as well. Got 50,000 followers on there. Definitely don't want to ignore them. But I've got a whole bunch of followers on here too, like 8,000 or so. What else is coming up? Oh, right, okay. I'm now doing a subscription service. Just letting you know. I don't think there'll be many of you here that want it. But for anyone that wants help with detailing, then that service will do that. You'll get access to me on a more one-to-one level. And I want to help people with social media as well. So I know that's a big thing for a lot of people. So I've been doing it for a while, but I thought, now maybe it's time to roll it out to other people. So if it's something you want a bit of help with, let me know. Two for 7.99. These ones from Fallen Angel are £2. £2. Two for 7.99. And they are pretty. They're PFG for any of you that knows what PFG means. Pretty flipping good. Pretty flipping good. I'm going to get your big hairy ball brush in a minute, actually. Fallen Angel, because there's a lot of bits here that a microfiber is just not going to be good for. Right, time for a new microfiber. Can we pour shampoo in the wiper fluid? Uh, I'd say don't. And there is one hell of a good reason. What happens is when it comes out of that small little, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Exactly where the water comes out, it makes it frothy, like really, really frothy. So you're going to end up with thick suds all over the windows, and you could probably argue that that's a bit of a distraction when you're driving. I've seen someone do it with fairy liquid. He thought it was a good idea, and I knew who it was, my dad. And I ended up watching him go down the road, just emptying the bottle of this fairy liquid that he put in the water, and there was just foam everywhere. So yeah, don't do that. Don't put anything in there that foams. You're going to have an absolute nightmare. To the bottom of the car. Again, really not that dirty on this car. Both sides done. Time for a new microfiber. Had to clean a BMW. Some guy put 15 litres of oil in the car. How did he manage? I wouldn't have done it. I'd have turned that work away. When someone comes into me and they say, I've got paint everywhere in the car, I go, all right, okay. What are you going to do about it? Sometimes there's work that is just no good. And 15 litres of oil must absolutely stink. But it takes a long time to remove, as you're probably aware. It will. I mean, I've got paint on my equipment that I cleaned that car years ago. It's horrible, horrible work. So yeah, I turned that work down, unfortunately. What happened the other day? Oh, I found a mouse in a car, a dead one. I didn't realise until I was hoovering out the engine bay because there was that much in the way of leaves in the engine bay, and the hoover got blocked. So I put my hand at the end of the hoover, the nozzle, picked up what I thought was leaves, and there was a dead mouse. It was so dead that you could see its skeleton, probably just outside. Nasty, nasty. Right, time to use big hairy ball brush from Fallen Angel. So I've got a red one for the wheels, and this is for the interior. But for the little bits that I'm going to do here, I just like to use it on the paintwork where it's not going to scratch. So I use this in places, sorry, where a microfiber just won't reach. So all the little vents, especially on the hypercars, there's vents under here which you can't see, but I know you know what ones I'm talking about. Around the badges, windows, that kind of stuff. Even around here, just show you, doesn't need it on this car, but why not? In there, around here. Now, these are the kind of places where you need one of these little brushes. Just makes it so much easier to make sure you're getting all the little debris out of those areas. Some vents. Thank you. The logos on the cars. Another good place to use this. Plus, you get to say big hairy ball brush over and over again. Big hairy ball brush. What's the cat? This wash is nearly done. What I'm going to do after this is check the contaminants on the paint. But I need to. I mean, look, there's just no marks on the car. There's no water spots, and I haven't dried it. That's why I don't bother drying cars. Not with the water that I've got. And let's pressure off this off and get all the suds off. What are we doing there? Thing with the EV Porsches is they lose so much money quickly. That's what I've heard. Right, I'm having a problem with my pressure washer, so I'm going to go and fix that. Worked out a new way to fix it yesterday. I need to make a change. IBC. Bear with me a second. All I'm going to do is put a bit of false there because it's got an airlock, but ironically, false there will fix it. All right, look at that. Come on. All right, this time it's not working. All right. Thankfully, we are not in a rush. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. We're getting there, people. Ta-da! If any of you need any hints and tips on how to fix your culture, just send me a message. PFG detailing. Right, it's going to take me a little while to get the studs off of the car, not that there's much on here. And that paint is for a very quick touch. I guess obviously on a brand new car, there's no contaminants in there. There just isn't. We don't need to decontaminate this paintwork. We definitely don't need to use a clay bar. So what I would have normally done is I'd have used a fallout remover that removes baked in brake dust. Brand new car and an EV, this just doesn't need it. The next stage would have been a decontamination of car spots. So if any of you have ever seen those black or brown sticky tar spots in the paint, you can remove those really easily. Don't pick at them, don't scratch them. You do need a chemical that will melt them. And one that I use is Car Pro Tar X, and it's safe on plastic, which most cars these days have that on there. Mm, maybe I'll do a very light decon on the. Yeah, this is completely smooth. The gloves and the water just help your hand glide over the surface, and you can feel if there's anything on there that needs to come off. It should feel completely clear like a mirror, and when it doesn't, you need to get that out of the paint. But brand new cars just doesn't need it. So what do I do? Maybe you guys can tell me. Do I leave this live, call the guy, and say there's no ceramic coating on that car? Go back to Porsche and get them to fix it, or do I ceramic coat it? What would you do if this was you? I know what I'm going to do. What would you do? I don't want to tell you because I don't want to influence your answer, but what would you do? You've got this brand new car in. From Porsche, it's supposed to be ceramic coated. Do you phone the guy and tell him to go back to Porsche? You do it for him. You've got to charge more money for it. Personally, I'm going to tell him to go back to Porsche. Take it back. Yeah, definitely. It's got to go back. If he's been charged for it, it probably would have been charged 700 or 800 quid. Something like that from Porsche. But yeah, that's just not good. Summary. Hi, Mark Foden. I'm a shorty, so we're good. Oh, what have I missed here? I've missed it. Audio. Yeah, so diesel. Sorry, when I've got the pressure washer going, the audio is terrible. I know. I need to fix it. I've been saying that for a long time. Hope, please forgive me. I haven't done very many lives lately. Shamri, it's all good. Regulars take the mic about. Yeah, absolutely. Inform the guy. Always tell the person. Yeah, absolutely agree. But it was around 1 grand. It might have been. It might well have been, but it's not performing like a ceramic coating should. In fact, maybe what I'll do one panel with a little bit of protection on there. No, I can't even do that. There's a reason I can't do it because if I need to put a ceramic coating on there, the last thing that I want on there is a fresh protection of any kind. What will happen is if I do any machine polishing, the pad will skip on the surface other than actually do a proper machine polish. So I don't really know how to show you this right now. Porsche, Porsche, and I hate to say that because it's one of my favourite brands, but Porsche, very good for me, bad for the client. Can you see everything that I'm doing? Probably not a minute. There we go. Right, these days, with the rain being like it is, heavy with dust, I like to get right into the windows. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but I like to blow out the dust from the windows. Still, where the window meets the door. I don't know what you call that. Do we have a name for it? Hello, how you doing, Aisha? Did I say that right? I hope it is. Right, okay, yeah. So in these areas as well. Oh God, let me show you properly. 66 people. I'm embarrassing myself. But I put the pressure washer in here and try and flush out all of the muck. So like, just it's really simple, just like this. That's all you need. But it'll get rid of all the little bits of grit that are stuck in there. A very typical place for it to sit. Right, let's see. The door shuts. Oh, I've locked the car, haven't I? Locked the car because these things carry on opening. I'm very good, thank you. How are you doing, Aisha? Wonder how many people pay to have it done and they don't even realise it hasn't been done. I have a horrible suspicion it's actually a lot of people, but I could argue that they haven't even bothered to try a little bit because it's not like one panel is good and the rest aren't. It's every panel doesn't have it on there. And the reason that I know that it should be is because the bag's in the front of the car. Now, either they've put it in by accident or he's been charged for it and they've put one in the front of the car. Or maybe they just give it to people. I don't know. But there's something not right, isn't there? That's it. I've done. I'm going to do a quick decon, very, very quick, because not a lot's going to happen. Sorry, decon is decontamination of the paint. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. So the reason we do this is because it just cleanses the paint. Sounds like I'm working at a beauty spa here, doesn't it? Right, where is it? Here we go. So this is a fallout remover. It's called Corosol by Built Hamber. If you've got just normal regular brakes, if you've got a hypercar and it's running, I bet none of you have got one on here right now, and it's running carbon ceramic brakes, then don't use this on the car. It's just a waste of time. But if you've just got your regular brakes, you get tiny little bits of brake dust that get stuck in the wheels and the paintwork, and you just spray this on. This is it. You spray it on, wait a minute or two. It will turn purple. You won't see it on this car, but you'll see many of my videos where the wheels turn purple. And that's because there's something in here that turns purple. That's the chemical reaction. And then you pressure wash it off. That's it. So, yeah, if you've got a car and you want to take good care of it, this is the next step after a wash, decontaminate the paint. After that, you'd use this one, which is Tar X. That gets rid of little tar spots. Really easy. And if you want to go to the next level after that, but I only recommend this if you are going to do some machine polishing, you get a clay bar. Have I got any clay bars from here? Yes, there is. So this is a clay bar. This is a clay bar. You run it over the surface when it's wet, and it will pick up the last contaminants that are left on the car. You can see that that side hasn't been used. That side has. You can see around there. Picked up sap or something like that. But only use that if you're going to machine polish the car. It's what you're supposed to do, but the majority of you won't do that, but it still looks good. Have I ever detailed a Lamborghini? Yes. The latest one, I think the latest one that I did was quite a while ago, actually. Not many Lambos come in. Porsches, Ferraris, had a McLaren in. The latest one was a Hurricane, but a special one. Oh, what is it called? It's got the great Sterato, Lamborghini Sterato. That's what came in, and I was fortunate enough that the guy let me drive it to and from work. So yeah, I love that work. Uh, right, what type of pressure washer do you use? I use a Karcher K5 Compact. It's not the flashiest one out there. It's not the Rolls Royce of it, but I've had it for about at least 5 years, and it doesn't go wrong. The reason it's going wrong now is because of how I've got the water set up. But as pressure washers go, it's great, and I do recommend it. Right, so this is the next stage of decontamination. You don't need to do anything with it. You just pressure wash that stuff off. Okay, are we nearly done? We want to get all of these kind of studs off the car because they really don't need to be there right now. A little bit on the window, which is absolutely fine. Right, so if- let's bring you back and show you. I mean, if there is something there, again, I want to soak this bonnet and it should bead like crazy, but there's a very slow water behavior. Like you can see it fighting something, but that's the best that I'm going to get this. So I'm telling the owner that there is no ceramic coating on this car. For any of you that knows what that should look like, that's smooth now. Then yeah, that's diabolical. All right. What I'm going to do is, that's as far as I can go without talking to the guy. I'm gonna leave this live, but there's 85 of you. I hate leaving lives when there's so many of you. If you're not already following me on TikTok or Instagram, Facebook, or here, please drop me a follow. If I'm going to go live again later today, it's going to be with this car very shortly, maybe even do a ceramic coating or some interiors. I don't know if I get to go live again, but I go live on TikTok as well at PFG Detailing. Everything is at PFG Detailing. And I hope to see you all again. But I need to let this guy know that Porsche have not ceramic coated this car. If they have, they need to give him his money back. Have I done a Bugatti? No, I'd love to have a Bugatti in. So I'm going to answer a few more questions. If you've got any other questions, let me know. I'll answer the questions, but this is as far as I'm going to be able to go on the live today because I need to talk to the owner. Can I leave the key at the wheel and I will come and pick it up? Yeah, no problem at all, Hack. No worries at all. Right, okay. So if there's any more questions, let me know now. Otherwise, I need to call the owner. I'm going to give it a few seconds. I don't think there's any more questions. Please hit the subscribe that's up there somewhere. Cool. Lovely to see you all. I will be back on the live. Please check my TikTok for lives as well at PFG Detailing, and you'll see more lives. So how much do you detail car for? It depends what someone books it in for. They might book him for 50 quid or £1,000. This guy's spending up to 250 quid, something like that. So it depends size of the car, age of the car, what work they want done, etc. Okay, thank you to everyone for being here. I'm going to go have a quick bite to eat, phone the owner. Thank you. See you all soon. Love you all.